Now, that was a screenshot, man. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? This is Road Reporter, LCDAONE, baby. LCDAONE to be exact. It is from the break room, man. Real quick, man, before I start, man, I think I just heard some utter blasphemy, okay? I just had to turn off the long live stream that Iverson was on. I'm like, come on, cuz, listen, dog. Okay, you had a moment. Okay, when you played against MJ. Okay, you crossed him up with you dig and everything, but come on, dog. Listen, LeBron, he a beast. Don't get it mixed too. LeBron, he a beast. Okay, but come on, dog. No way is LeBron. I'm talking about as far as his gameplay, and then as far as his accolades, better than Michael Jordan. Okay, if you want to take into consideration that he got to the finals 11 times, okay, be that you may. However, you still cannot compare LeBron to MJ, man, because we got to think about this, man. Think about this. Put this in this context, man. Hold on. Put this in this context. Listen, man. Michael Jordan did great things in a small duration of time. Okay? He did stuff in a small duration of time where he didn't have to continue playing past his time, if I can say it like that. Okay? Michael Jordan basically he broke every record in 10 years? So he was done. Okay, the dude could have broke the scoring record if he wanted to. Okay, because he was an offensive juggernaut. Okay, they was talking about it the other day with Ray Allen on Dan Patrick's show. And he was telling Dan Patrick, he was like, still, everybody trying to compare LeBron to Mike. And he said, still. He even played with LeBron James, mind you. And he was saying the same thing. He was like, look, dog, there's no comparison, okay, because of Michael Jordan, what Michael Jordan went through. Half his career, he was double teamed. Majority of his career, he was double teamed. All right. Then, on top of that, they had a different style of basketball they played back then. All right. They used to get physically, brutally beat on the court. Mind you, they broke his leg too. All right. That hasn't happened to none of these new players. They got minor injuries, okay, ACL tears and all that. Now we talking about arms being broken. I mean, there's a few players that did break their arms recently, like, in this new millennium. But come on, man. Michael Jordan, man, he's a monster, man. He's a monster. Okay, he bulked up just a little bit, because he got tired of doing all the physical abuse. Okay, from the players. And they was bigger and stronger back then. But they big and strong too now. But they was bulls back then. But come on, man, y'all gotta stop with this, man. For real. Allen Iverson, he know better, man. He know better. He know what time it was because he played in that era. He played in the 98 era. He came out a little bit out of the 90s. He know how hard it was. I mean, especially being a small guard, have to be real tough. You know what I'm saying? And Mike got beat up a lot. He got beat up a lot, man. But the man changed his game up. Okay? How many players can do that? He changed his gameplay up. He was a slasher attacker, go straight at you, dunk on you. Then he just put his back to the basket. His last part of his career, like that was unbelievable to me. But still, man, Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time, man. For real. On all sides, I think you're talking about all sides. Now, off the court too. LeBron, he a beast, no doubt. He doing a lot of stuff in the community. Shout out to Brian. You know, I salute the young fella. He doing big right now. But, you know, businessman, he learning that, you know, and that's good. I hope he end up owning the Cleveland Cavaliers. Because that'll be astronomically great, you know, as far as being a black man in America, you know, then coming from the situation that he came from, you know, that'd be a blessing for him. Hold on, let me put this thing on. Come on. Be right back. Okay, man, where I leave off at now? Listen, man. Now, like I said, man, please stop comparing this, man, you know, to all these new people, because you still gotta take it into consideration how fast Michael Jordan did stuff, and then how fast he exited. He didn't have to come back. The man came back 3 times and was successful all 3 times. All right. As a player, you know, what the last time he did make, I think he almost got his team to the playoff, but he did go to the All-Star game. He did the same stuff he did when he played the first couple times, bro. But if LeBron do something like that, like if he go back to Cleveland, then you can start putting his name in the conversation as far as one of the greatest players of all time. If you go back to Cleveland after he leave the Lakers, at the age that he is, and win another championship in Cleveland, then that right there, I think, will solidify him. Right there. That'll do it. That'll solidify him as one of the greats of all time. For real. Because that's remarkable. Okay. If that happens. All right. And I think he may do that because I think he probably want to play with the Suns. So if he buy the franchise, he can't do anything. I don't know. So it's going to be an interesting end to his career, you know. I know it's going to be something after big because we got to top Kobe Bryant. The way Kobe Bryant left out was incredible. You know, 60 points, RP Kobe. Nobody did it better than Kobe, okay, as far as accident. Well, Michael Jordan, his first go-around was incredible. But Kobe, you know, 20 years and to end it with 60 points. You don't get no better than that. But yeah, man. I gotta go against Iverson. That's my love you, boy. But no, man, you know better than that, man. Come on, Mike. And you even said it too yourself. You know, Mike was the best, man. It's like, because how fast he accomplished stuff, man. Everything he did was incredible in a small duration of time. He dominated, man. He just straight dominated. Now, if he would have played 20 years, think about this. If Mike would have played 20 years, he would have broke every record. He would have made it like a milestone where it would be almost impossible to catch it. You know, because as time grew along, could you imagine if Mike played in the 2000s like that? I mean, he did play in 2000, but I'm talking about like for real, like got all the way up to 2010, 20 years. He probably would have hit about 10 championships. He would have lost some too. But you never know if he would have got there. You know, his winning percentage is greater than, you know, anything else. But think about that, man. Y'all think about that. Comment below. If Mike would have played, they didn't talk about that since these players playing all these years. You know, if Mike would have played 20 years, what y'all think would have been the outcome? He would have been a super mega god. For real. He would have been a super mega god. No question, man. You know, he would have broke every record out there. He probably would have hit about 10 championships. And that's it, man. Michael Jordan, the greatest, man. Stop playing. I think about here, man. It's a wrong Porter quiet from the brick. Make sure I should come and subscribe and turn notification bell. I just made that up. And like I always say, Church Room got 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We got the screenshot. Let's go.